You are welcome to LFN What's Your Say? The #1 listening show, where we discuss real issues with real people like you. Today we look at what transpired during the press conference that saw the Savage family and Asante McGee make their concerns heard about the R&B king R. Kelly. So much has been said over the years about R. Kelly and his alleged involvement with underage girls, and this has seen him lose everything he has worked for his entire lifetime. R. Kelly, who was wrongfully convicted twice, is currently in prison awaiting his New York appeal to take place on the 18th of March 2024. A perfect opportunity for him to regain his freedom. Plenty of evidence was submitted by prosecutors to pin R. Kelly during the trial, however not much was presented by the defense. But according to video analyst Mashawn, there is so much unearthed information that lies in several video productions which were made during the years that led to the R. Kelly trial. For example, a close look at the video footage from the press conference that was held by the Savage family, together with other complainant families, reveals some interesting information that could cause the world to doubt the entire Me Too movement. During this event, Timothy Savage, the father to Joycelyn Savage, is seen secretly briefing Asante McGee on what to say. When she is asked at what age she met R. Kelly, he whispers to her, 3 years, and that is exactly what she says. He even tells her when to respond yes or no, clearly determining her answers to the tiniest detail. And when she shows hesitation to answer, he quickly takes over the podium and changes the topic.
How old is she, and what evidence do you have she's being held against her will?
My daughter is, right now, she's 21 at this time. I'm going to ask some questions after this. So if you can hold your questions, I'm going to ask a couple questions for people. So allow my family and friends to speak and guests to speak so we can have that honor to share and put this out here, okay? Thank you.
I was always at the main location. And I really don't know the address offhand, but it's another location that's not far from this home.
How long did you know R. Kelly?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes.
How'd you meet him?
We're going to step in for a minute. Yes. I want to answer the majority of the questions. Some of these questions will be answered at a later date. We will give another interview.
This shocking video analysis has caused so many people to discredit the authenticity of the surviving R. Kelly Lifetime series, which kick-started the Me Too movement that saw R. Kelly arrested and imprisoned. The infamous docuseries did not hesitate to feature Asante McGee, even after the press conference video had been published, indicating that there was no background check done by Lifetime to ascertain the legitimacy of the people who were to take part in the show. According to Yolanda, when such irregularities are discovered, they make the world doubt whether R. Kelly actually deserves to be in prison. The involvement of Joycelyn's dad in helping Asante answer press questions makes it look as though everything she said he had pre-planned in order to implicate Kelly. This completely discredits everything he said on that day, before and after. R. Kelly has lost his 30-year career, his chance of being with his children again, his properties, his loyalties, and much more. And depending on what the appeal result will look like, he risks losing his entire life based on these lies. Timothy Savage therefore cannot be playing an acting game, especially at his age, and with such a serious matter. According to Duan, this is how innocent people end up in jail. I am just trying to imagine how much truth is left uncovered during investigations of this nature. If footage from a purely public event such as a press conference where Timothy Savage clearly knew cameras would be everywhere can fetch such impeccable evidence, exactly how much of such evidence could be collected with a private investigation? There is actually an audio report that galvanizes this very piece of evidence that I will not walk you through right now. It's a shame all this could turn out to be a big game. According to Denzel, I have watched this video a number of times, and surprisingly, this is my first time to critically look at this footage. It's so sad that I am just seeing this now. Much as I am an R. Kelly fan, I thought Timothy Savage was a man of integrity. I gave him a benefit of doubt, but from what I see, I am not sure anymore. How could he be the one whispering answers to her? It should have been someone else but not him. If he managed to do this, how can we be sure that the things his daughter said during the Gayle King interview were not true? when she said his aim has always been to blackmail Kelly. Meanwhile, I have always wondered what that microphone-like device he was wearing was all about. Perhaps it was meant for the whispering into a listening micro device, through which he could pass on advice to whoever spoke during that press conference. Shanti says, "It's hard to believe what people are willing to do lately to make sure they bring another down. Imagine as a result of all this mudslinging and witch hunting, R. Kelly is in prison awaiting an appeal ruling. Something that he wouldn't have needed to through if only people had been faithful. How unfair can someone be, playing all such games just to put another man down? To destroy someone's career. I cannot say everything in their stories was a lie since we do not have a video like this for each one of them, but for this particular incident, I am very disappointed in the movement. It feels like total betrayal of society to learn that this day was all just another hoax to confuse society. If there wasn't footage to back up these claims, I believe he would say they are lying on him. He probably doesn't know this, but this act alone makes him an even bigger danger to the girls than Kelly was." According to Tevin, "This is what we have been telling the world all along, but we were never believed. There has been a plot to defraud the R&B king all these years. Timothy's daughter herself confirmed this in the Gayle King interview. Now with this video footage, their father too confirms it. Sometimes you think and wonder what Kelly could have done to all these people that deserve such vengeance, and there is nothing tangible. Well, R. Kelly could be in prison for all the wrong reasons. The good thing, however, is the world can now see for itself and make a judgment. There is no doubt that Timothy Savage may have been in cahoots with many others to frame the R&B king. If you wish to take part in a live interview discussing any of these topics, let us know by sending an email to sashalfnmedia@gmail.com for scheduling. Thank you for watching today's video, a production of LFN Media, giving you another perspective of issues at hand. We make it our business to keep you updated with the truth amidst the cloud of lies the media wants you to believe. It is therefore important to subscribe to this channel, hit the bell icon and allow all notifications so that you don't miss out whenever we publish a new video.